Hi, I'm live. Sorry about that. I was having a few technical difficulties. Happens a few times. Welcome to my live today. I'm excited about the live today. I'm always excited about my lives. I'm enjoying them way more than I would have expected. So I am looking at today, as I wrote in the title, we are looking at the suit of cups of the minor arcana, the emotional relationship uh, suit, right? Part of the tarot deck. So, just really quickly before we dive into the cups, I want to share with you the what a suit, okay, of the minor arcana is made up of, because we have the 1 to 10 cards, right? And then we have the court cards. So, court cards are are not separate; they complement the journey. I guess I call the journey cards 1 to 10, but the court cards are a little bit more individual for, um, you know, sometimes they represent someone in our life as well. Whereas the 1 to 10 card is part, like we're in uh, the day to day, right? And so I'll get into that in a second. I don't want to skip too much ahead. So let's focus on the 1 to 10 first. The 1 to 10 is basically, like I said, the minor arcana is the everyday, this is our season of life, right? The what's going on and whatnot. So, what does that mean? Well, that means that, um, let's say card number one. Well, card number one, just like in numbers, is the beginning, right? Which kind of makes sense, right? And then we go one, two, three, four, five. Five is the middle. Four, between 4 and 6, there's usually a little bit of resistance because where things are getting real, and then we get closer, 7, 8, 9, 10, and things are finally happening, right? So it's part of our like process. Remember, in the major arcana, we have the same type of thing, except for the major arcana is divided in three, and it's more like we're learning, and then we're applying, and then we're kind of going a little deeper in the major arcana, right? So let's look at the 1 to 10 cards. Now, remember, we're in cups today. Now, let's talk a little bit about cups before I jump into the cups. The cups is the emotional, the more intuitive, but yes, even more than intuitive, because I mean, emotions are kind of intuitive, generally speaking, but it's not like there's a few of the other suits that are also intuitive, like wands for is a little bit more intuitive as well. So is pentacles, but it really depends on the circumstance. So, well, let's just say it's relationships, whether it be with ourselves, with our love partner, with our family. Relationships in general is what we're going to be looking at with the cups suit. Sorry, in the minor arcana. I was going to say minor arcana, but no, it's in the cups suit. So I have the 1 to 10 card, and I'm going to stick to, for my live series, I'm going to stick to the Everyday Tarot and the Light Seer Tarot. Okay, for all of you, the reason why I like these ones is because they're a little bit more descriptive, a little bit more symbolic. It's easy for me to use examples, and they're cards that are simpler to understand. So I love, love, love the number one card, the Ace of Cups of the Lightseer deck. Now, if we look at this one, they're very similar. I like the Lightseer one because it really does, there's a flow. You can see that there's a personal relationship going on. It can be a relationship, in order to have a healthy, balanced relationship with others, we have to have that with ourselves. And there's a lot of all that in here. So I love the Ace of Cups card. So let's put those aside. Now, the Second of Cups, I'm going to show them all to you. So I'm going to try and not delay too much. I've only had, it's only been 4 minutes, but still. So let's try and keep this concise. Here's the Two of Cups. Now, in this one, you have the partners, and in this one, you just have the hands, and it's a little bit more flowy, a little bit more. You see how there's the colors, there's a lot of allowing of each one, and each person's cup is full, Whereas here, there's more of a sharing. There's more of a give and take, which I really like. And there's a cooperation in all that. And here too, there's the cooperation, there's the, unity. So in a relationship, whether it be with ourselves or whether it be with someone else, these cards are always better together, kind of vibe. The song by Jack Johnson, "We're Better Together," comes to mind. So I love, once again, love. I'm just gonna say it. I love the cups suit. It's just one of my favorite. I relate to it the most. So voila, probably why I started with it. All right, so the Three of Cups is another really delicious card. Symbolizes, it can be family, friendship. You see how there's the three women here. They're very united, very allowing. They're, looking at you have the North Star here, and they're kind of just being in this moment. There's a lot of, uh, you know, coming together, having fun, sharing everything. There's a healthy dynamic, represents, you know, healthy relationships, usually on in the friendship or sisterhood or stuff like that. I love this card. Sometimes when it's in the reverse, it can be that you need to be more. Um, I won't get too much into the reverse, but you need to allow yourself to love and trust more. Of being loving and trusting of the people around you, right? Allowing them to give that to you. But yeah, so here is the Three of Cups. All right, now the Four of Cups. Now the three first cup cards were, allowing. We're starting to get into it. This is our journey, whatever we're experiencing right now. That's in the short term, all that juiciness is doing well, and then okay, everything can't go well forever, right? And so we have the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups can be, you've got all this bounty, look at all those full cups, right? And she's bored and not interested and not motivated. Same thing here, the arms crossed, someone's offering something to you and like, do I want this? Do I not want this? There's a lot of resistance in the Four of Cups. All right, moving on. The Five of Cups. Now, this one is interesting because you can have a lot of resistance mid, mid part of whatever it is you're doing. It's kind of a midpoint can be a challenge. Okay. So you have the cups that are knocked over. You have some, and that's all you see. But there's some full cups behind the person, and there's still a lot of bounty and a lot of, but yeah, the person isn't seeing it necessarily. See how like there's a cup right there, super full, but the person is all they're focused on is that everything has, spilled out. This one too. Oh no. And so focusing, trying to keep the focus on moving forward, persevering. We're getting there. It's just midpoint. We did this. We've gotten here. We can still do this. Let's keep on going. All right. So then we go into something a little bit kind of a saving energy, something that's a little bit more nostalgic and that will kind of help us out of our five funk, right? So we have the Six of Cups. You see how there's the younger version versus the older version. There's a giving in this card here to the, the older to the younger. There's a lot of, you know, uh, there's no lack. Okay. There's a lot of, there's plentiful of everything in these cards, which I love, showing that, okay, yes, I can do this. Let's keep going. We're getting there. All right. Now, the Seven of Cups, seven being one of those numbers that stand out to people. I don't talk about numbers so much because I don't feel that it really impacts or affects my readings unless someone says, okay, well, that's my lucky number. I'm like, oh, well, it showed up for you. But I mean, other than that, I don't really mention anything about numerology or astrology. So here we have an uncertainty. There's many choices, temptations. What do we want? What do we not want? I think the The most common theme I've had with this card is that we need to trust our intuition and trust what we want and what we know is right for us. All right, and so Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a great card. I love this card because there's a sense of there's a lot. We're on this journey. We're getting there. We can see the setting. The sun is either setting or now it's setting. It's setting on, this starting to come to the end of this part of our journey. We've learned a lot. We know what to leave behind, right? There are things that aren't serving us anymore, and we're leaving them behind, right? Same thing here. Keep on the journey, keep on doing the good thing, putting your shoulder to the wheel, and yeah, uh, having clarity and moving forward. Nine of Cups, we're almost there. It's almost, time to celebrate. We've been persevering. We've come to the end of this part of our life or journey or, short term. And we have a lot of bounty. Look at all that. There's so much. There's a lot of allowing to look how embracing she is in this card. And you see the chest of gold at the bottom. We've gotten it. We've done it. The fruit is coming. It's abounding. Look at all that. The crown, the sitting on the throne, the fullness of the cups. There is a lot of rich and there's a lot of fruit coming from all of the perseverance from the ace card to the number 9 card. And we come to the end of the journey where it's completely bountiful. There is everything. We've reached our goal. We've reached a short-term to mid-term goal. Very proud of ourselves. Family, everyone seems happy. And there's like I don't know if you noticed, there's like a hammock. So, almost not vacation, but it's like it's the full moon. We're reaping all of our blessings. And same thing in this card. It's very, very satisfying, but also it's the end of this journey and the beginning of another. And so we come back to the ace card and the next part of next season of our life. Now that we've looked at the 1 to 10, we do have the court cards. Now, court cards are a little bit more for us, for ourselves. Okay, sometimes the 1 to 10 cards can no, it also okay, I don't want to mix it. It'll be for ourselves or someone that's in our life. Okay, let's keep it simple. So we have I like this one because you have like the part here and then you have the continuity of here. So there's a sense of, is it really possible to reach, or can I be the dreamer? You see the heart here? Okay. There's a sense of, when pigs fly, but oh no, wait a minute, I did reach my goal, and let's keep on dreaming. Let's keep moving forward in that dream. And same thing here, the fish in the cup, there's a lot of flow, allowing, embracing, keep on going. Let's do this. So this is this card for the Page of Cups. The next comes the Knight, the shining armor. And often the knight can represent ourselves. It can represent someone in our lives. This is, the guy has the roses and everything, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's about anything romantic. It's also, sometimes it's just about someone that really does take care of themselves and supports us and cares for us a lot in our life as well. And so you see, he's got that cup, he's holding it, and he's steady and supportive. And so that's the Knight of Cups. One of my favorite cards of all of the cups is the Queen of Cups. The beautiful feminine in her flow. She is allowing, she's truly the queen, but not in a I am your queen and you will listen to me energy. She's very, as you can see here, there's like a mystical, almost like a spiritual part of her that really allows the flow and the energy to come through. And she's embracing and, like, instead of using her head, very much using her heart. And we come to the end of the of the Suit of Cups of the Minor Arcana. Now, the king, once again, very much in his spiritual, which I love so much, okay, which is one of the parts of the cups, the emotional flow and allowing that I love. There's no fighting it. We allow it and we don't become the emotion. We receive and choose how to act on the emotion. You can see the wisdom, and it all starts here from the heart chakra, right? And so you have a sense of calm, even here the waves are calm. There's no stress. It's very allowing, and there's a lot of water, of course, in the cups because the element of water is the element that is connected to the cups. And so I really love the king. He's steady, he's calm, he's supportive, and he's there. No mistaking. So there you go. That is the suit of cups of the minor arcana. I hope this was a great video. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. It's so appreciated. And we will see you on Wednesday, same time, 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're looking into the pentacles, the suit of not pentacles, the suit of wands. Sorry about that. Wands is fire, and I can't wait to get into that juiciness on Wednesday. Thank you for coming. If you were tuned in, thank you for tuning in. And if you're listening after, I hope you enjoyed. Take care, guys. Bye.